At some point, I will lose that imaginary friends thing on the end. Right. Okay, so here we are. It's Friday night. This is the Supernatural Files, and welcome once again to another fantastic episode with lots of interesting things coming up tonight. First off, we have a guest joining us a little bit later, so I've got to wing it until he gets here. He's got to take his wife to work, apparently, and then he's going to bring him on when he gets back. Right. In the meantime, now then, George. Hello, my friend. Do you know what I forgot? In fact, I might have to send the wife on a mission because we was going to try and record that dog thing, weren't we? That. Hold on a second. Let me call the wife. Video is good. Audio is good. I guess tonight's going to be a good night then, George. You know, I'm suffering a bit tonight. You know what? I've got a bloody goddamn mouth ulcer this side, right at the top roof of my mouth. Absolute pain. Right, let me just do this, George, because we've got to wait for some people to join anyway, I think, because I don't think there's many people on at the moment. But maybe too early in the UK for people and too late in the US for people. So we'll just see how it goes. In the meantime, let me get hold of an absolutely incredible woman. Then I'll call Patty. No, I'm only kidding. She is that incredible woman. Let's see how incredible she's going to be right now. How you been, George? You okay? The dog whistle. What kind of?
Hey.
There she is, the most fantastic, reliable woman on this planet. Hello, darling.
Hi.
Hi. Can you do a delivery for me?
Sure.
Do you know the dog whistle that the cat was playing with?
Yes.
Do you think you can deliver it to the Becky shed?
Yeah.
I would appreciate that a lot.
Okay.
Thank you, darling.
Uh-huh.
All right, see you in a minute. Bye-bye. Yeah, got a good one there, George. Right, while she's coming, so yeah, what we'll do, George, because we said we was going to see if the recorders would pick any sound up from that, because we were talking about frequencies, wasn't we? Oh, good, we've got batteries that work in that recorder. I think it's only fair. And that recorder. I've got a different recorder down there. I'm sure I've got 105. Let's different makes and models. Well, all the same make, different models. Has that got batteries in? George, you're on a winner tonight. Everything's got batteries in and everything's working. What about this one? I don't think it's got batteries in. Okay, that'll do. Okay. So we're going to do these, George. I heard that scientists were able to record veggie plants communicating via sound. So I think, do you know what, George? Yeah, it's kind of rehashed information because this has been out for a long time. You know, trees being cut down, communicating with each other, and it's just another kind of thing. You know, I mean, they all grow in soil and things. So yeah, communicating sounds. Yeah, just waiting on my delivery now. Unfortunately. Oh, is that the pizza?
You're not on yet, are you?
Of course I'm on.
I thought it was until midnight.
No, 11.
Oh,
Here's my hand. Can you see it?
yeah.
Thank you, darling. Love you lots. Says you're not ready. I didn't think it was till midnight, was it? No, it wasn't. George, there we are, complete with batteries, sir. So we have flash mode. Hang on a second. We have that mode, which puts a little kind of weird red dot on everything. We have, I don't know what that does. Hang on. Hold on. 1, 2 flashing lights and a red dot. 2 lights, static. 3, just a flashlight, I think. So, pizza, lol. Yeah, it's not exactly a pizza, George, but you know what? Beggars can't be choosers. And to be honest, I had a pizza about an hour and a half ago, which is just as well because I've got a big bottle of red wine here, as usual, on the Supernatural Files. So, George, is anybody on apart from us tonight at the moment? Like I said, it might be too early in the UK and too late in the US, but it's a good job these get recorded. Let me just have a quick look, George, before we do this. Oh, we have two. Okay, George. Okay, so we have you and a mystery person. Oh, hang on. The Axis. Hello. There we go. Fantastic. The Axis. Okay. Was you on last week? Have you been on before? I don't recognise the name, but then again, I am getting old. Where are you from? Okay, so anyway, me and George, we was discussing. Now I'm going to do this in another show. Now you know what I said. We was going to talk about who is the Antichrist because there's actually some stuff that I need to put out about that. Okay, that's a big question with a big answer. And then the other thing is, George said quite a while ago, 3-4 weeks ago, how can the guys speak when they haven't got a voice box? So I was going to address that, the frequencies, how they communicate, and have they or have they not got a voice box? Again, very short question, very big answer, and it's something that I've got to actually show the working model to rather than just say, well, it's because of. Okay, I've got the total answer to that question. Only person that has, you'll only find here on the Supernatural Files, so it will be a first. Pretty much like the portal information that I put out on that one. Michigan, welcome, 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 welcome. Fantastic. So, in the meantime, 2-3 weeks ago, George says, "Hey Don, frequencies, recorders. What about a dog whistle of sorts? Would that, because with the infrasound, etc., would it pick up on a voice digital recorder?" So I said, "You know what, George, that's a fantastic idea. I'm going to buy one, and we're just about to find out. So let's start this little experiment." So DM670. You know what? I've had this for I've had this for 12 years now. This has got to be the most haunted voice recorder on the planet. It's been everywhere. It's done everything. It's recorded all sorts. And then there's the DM650. Is it a 650? Hold on, let me just check. I like to be factually correct. And it's an old one, but it's a DS. Oh my goodness me! I think it's a DS. Hold on. I don't know. I think it's a DS60 or something. It's old, but you know what? Sometimes older is better. That's the one I was looking for. This is an updated version to that one. Bear with me, guys. I'm going blind. Wow. DS30, DS670. Worlds apart. In fact, years and years and years apart. But look at the condition of that, George. Isn't that beautiful? It's like new. Right, let's try experiment. I know you want to hear that explanation, George. You will. Right, so let's put these on. Has that got batteries in as well? It has. We're on to a winner. So what we're going to do is this. Press record. Let's play. Hold on. Press record. We've got some outside sound which might be a pain in the ass, but let's just try this. I can hear that. I can actually hear that. It goes beep, 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 beep. Wow. George, I can hear a dog whistle. Now, you know what? That might account for quite a lot of when I'm hearing the guys and saying what they've said before we play the recorder. I can hear that. Beep, 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 beep. That's what it goes beep, 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 beep. Fantastic. You know what? Let's hope that's on here because that would confirm what I've just said, which would be incredible. I can hear infrasound. How amazing would that be? Let's have a listen. Oh, hang on a second. Let's change the speed on this. Hold on. sound, which might be a pain in the ass, but let's just try this. There it is. Listen to this, guys. Chord. We've got some outside sound, which might be a pain in the ass, but let's just try this. Did you hear that? Beep, 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 beep. Hang on. One of the guys spoke when I pressed record on this one, George. You know, when we're doing that experiment, let's just see what they said. Hang on. We've got some outside sound. Sounds like, really got you this? No. He really got you this? Hang on a second. Hold on, George. Okay, you know what, we're going to try this now, because that was definitely one of the guys talking there. Is this amp on? Oh, it is. Have I got a lead? Have I got a lead? Let's have a quick look, George. It could be possible. Hold on, be right back. Goodness me, people. Everything's working tonight. I've got a lead. I just want to have a quick listen on this, because there's definitely something on there before that beeping. Oh, okay, everything's nearly working tonight. That ain't going to plug in, is it? It's the extender. Okay, let's grab that. Oh, you can actually hear that beeping more on this. We've got some outside sound, which might be a pain in the ass, but let's just try this. There you go. So, fantastic. I heard the dog whistle and said it was going beep, 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 beep before we played it back, so I can hear that. That's fantastic. I'm trying a different mode. Hold on. Oh, no, it goes. What's it like on that one? And that's a mixture of the two. Interesting. Okay, let's just try this one more time. Now, somebody said something there when we were doing our experiment. Can we try that one more time? Try and be clear. Now, it's difficult, but try and be clear. Thank you. Okay, we'll have a Becky session soon. The conditions are getting better, and I'd like to do a Becky session live, which will be fantastic. Right, where are we? Let's have a look. Annette, hi Annette. Ellen, hi Ellen. I'd like to introduce you to Patty. I'm very sneaky. Yeah, you are sneaky. To the Axis, he's from Michigan, so he's welcome. For anyone that's just missed it, we just did a little experiment whereby George was talking about infrasound, and would the recorders pick it up? Doggy infrasound kind of thing. So did that. I could hear that. The recorders did pick it up, which was pretty interesting. So brilliant experiment, George. I never thought of that. Hats off to you. Right, we have a guy coming on later from a previous case that I did. And it was a... Do you know what, guys? I've dealt with a lot of people. In fact, I've lost count of the cases. I'm not going to, like a lot of people do, just pull a figure out the air and say, I've done hundreds of cases. You know, I don't know how many cases I've done, how many people I've dealt with, but it's a hell of a lot. That's all I can say. And people in the grip of a haunting, affected to different degrees, but like I've always said, whether it's real or whether it's not, whether they believe it's real, fear is fear. It's exactly the same. In fact, wow, thinking about it, 95% of my cases have been women. Well, women and their partners. One guy that was affected really, really badly, we're going to speak into later. He couldn't eat, he couldn't sleep, it was affecting his relationship with his children. The guy was going to the doctors, he was hearing voices, and wow. So he's going to be joining us later. And the evidence that we got there was, well, that I got there was absolutely outstanding. So he'll be with us sometime in the next, not long, I hope. He's going to take his wife. I can hear it as well. Yep. On the voice. Yeah, I can hear it on the voice recorder, but I'd actually heard it from the device, which I thought was fantastic. What else we got? Yeah, you're sneaky, Paddy. Do you know what, Paddy? You know what? You'd be less sneaky if you changed your goddamn name and it said Paddy Phillips. I think people should give you a lot of shit for that right now. We've only been married like a year, just over. I'm getting better slowly, but going in the right direction. She is. Heck, I'd be scared like crazy. Okay. So, we're waiting. Shall we give him a ring, see where he's at? Because tonight is about this guy. Let me see if I can get hold of him. Let's see where he's at. Anybody wants to ring in for any questions, a quick chat, a quick say hi, all you got to do is dial that number. Skype. Well, I know he's up to took his wife to work. Let's just hope he joins us on the show. Otherwise, guys, it's going to be a quick one. Oh my goodness me. Guys, help me wing this till he gets here. Right, hold on. I'll do it. I know you're a sweetheart. Hey, my late wife hadn't changed her last name. I never thought it mattered much. Yeah, you know what, George? I think it does matter to me. To me, it matters, you know. Gee, she stalked me long enough. She can at least take my name. Sorry, Paddy. Oh, goodness me. Yeah, that's on Facebook. I know, it's a start. It's a start. Why is it coming up on Paddy Hale on here? You have to change it on Messenger as well, I guess. Okay, while we're waiting for the guest to appear in the green room, and he's not here. Anybody got any stories they want to share, want to call in, ask any questions, or share their stories, their experiences, and things like that? We're winging it until the guest gets here, so help me wing it, guys. Come on. Patty, can you call in and put a fake voice on, pretend you're somebody else? Oh my goodness. If he doesn't turn up, what are we going to do? Kevin, good morning, Kevin. Good morning. So, Kevin, you in the UK? What do you mean, oh my God, Paddy? Kevin, you missed our experiment. It was quite intriguing. We're waiting for my guest to be available so we can bring him on this fascinating case. Some fantastic evidence. And I want to talk a little bit about stone tape theory and why I don't think it's a thing. It's accepted as a kind of a thing, but I'll go into reasons why I don't think it can be a thing. I mean, at the end of the day, it was just basically someone just theorised it and came up with it to explain ghostly sounds, I guess. I can go into more of the history and everything about it shortly. Guys, what do you think about stone tape theory? Traumatic events being captured in particles, transplaced into rocks, and then played back under the right circumstances. Who's into that? Who believes that? Who believes it's possible? I did call him Paddy. Shall I call him again? He said, I won't be long. Can you keep on talking till I get back? As long as his car's not broke down. Say it again. Stone tape theory. Who believes it's a possibility? Do you know what that is, Alan? Stone tape theory? I don't think it's possible, but stranger things have happened. Yeah, but you know what, George? It's one of them. We can all surmise, we can all manipulate square pegs to go through round holes. But you know what? The stone tape theory was literally to do with people, SPI, etc., etc. I'll go into the history very shortly when our guest gets here. But it was to do basically with people looking for an alternative explanation than ghosts and spirits being real personalities. That's basically what it was about. I'm open but doubtful. I'm not even open, George, in the slightest. And do you know what? The general consensus is the energy in the particles is captured in a traumatic, tragic event, transplaced into stone, rock, etc., and under the right circumstances played back. But think about that. What do you mean under the right circumstances? And played back by what? By what means? There's nothing to play it back. You cannot. Even if you've got a magnetic rock, okay, it is not going to produce sound, because at the end of the day, you're going to be left with just a lot of mess, and somebody has to clear that mess up and transcribe it into sound. It's like at the old cassette tape recorders. We had a reed head, magnetic tape. It was a reed head, A rock? No, I don't think so. No. Rocks containing energy, absorbing energy, absolutely. But recording sound and playing back. I mean, come on, let's be realistic about this. I'll go in a little bit more later why I don't think that's possible. I just want to touch on it now. Well, as a theory, yes. As a possibility, probably not. Let me tell you a little story. You might find this fascinating. Science, you can check this out. Google is your friend. Did you know that science has not got the slightest clue, the slightest clue or even theory what time it is? They don't know what time is, and they don't understand time. Did you know that? They do not even know how time can exist. Stone tape theory is like an unintelligent communication. No. It's all conjecture. Look, this episode, when our guest finally arrives, it's about past meeting present. It's about effectively time slips. And I believe this actually occurred in this house, for reasons I'll go into when our guest actually arrives. Time is a very strange thing. The speed of light is, there's nothing can move faster apparently than the speed of light, which is 100 186,000 miles per hour per second. Wow. Check that shit out. 186,000 miles per hour per second. That is the speed of light. Did you also know time in space and time above the clouds is different to time here on Earth? You can Google that as well. If you don't believe me, check it out. Time on an aeroplane, for example, moves different to time on Earth. If you've got a clock on Earth, if you've got two clocks, both synchronized here and now, and I said, Paddy, take our private jet, zoom up to 40,000 feet, take this other clock. Let's synchronize them now and let's check the synchronization in an hour. Do you know what? They would be different. Isn't that incredible? And you can't say it's to do with the altitude because you don't forget that aircraft cabins are pressurized. So I think that's pretty interesting. Time on Earth moves different to time above the clouds, moves different to time in space. So if you've got three watches, one here, one on an aeroplane, and one in a space station, they would all be synchronized and then all say different time, be slightly out by so many seconds within the first hour. I think that's absolutely incredible. What do you think, guys? Did you know that? Never heard of it. Why doesn't it occur at every tragic event? Do you know what? We can dispel this tragic event thing here tonight on the Supernatural Files and the Stone Tape theory. We can dispel that. It's got to be a tragic event. It's got to be this. It's got to be that. We can get rid of all that tonight. We can do that. We can do that. That is incredible. It's getting into quantum physics. It is, George. Totally getting into quantum physics. What was it? Stone tape theory. Let me just rack my brain. I'm just taking my wife to work. Won't be long. Okay, he's now just taking his wife to work. Apparently, it's 10 minutes down the road. So at least we know he's coming on. That's good. Okay. Right. Yeah, quantum physics, quantum entanglement. Absolutely fascinating subject. Again, very theorized, but you know what? So there's lots of things. I mean, same as the stone tape theory, it's just theoretical. There's absolutely no scientific evidence, no scientific proof. It's just an idea some people came up with. And that was, oh my goodness me, who was it? I'm trying to just open my archive memory banks at the minute, guys. Just bear me a second. Oh, you know, I've got so much information, sometimes I lose it. Annette, wow, that's amazing. I've learned something today. Oh, the aeroplane thing and the space thing and the Earth thing. Yeah. Charles Babbage and Eleanor Sedgwick, 19th century, started the stone tape theory thing. That's who it was. That's what it was. But guys, just bear with me a second. You know, it's all this information is hard to like. I'm getting old now, you know. My memory banks are not as good as they used to be. Okay, we'll get back to that. We'll get back to that. Becky, help me. My memory's going. BBC episode called The Stone. It was a Christmas play in 1972 produced by the BBC that popularised the stone tape theory. That's when it popularised it. Okay, so we've got that one now. That's good. What am I looking for? Oh, I don't know. Kevin Hart affected by gravity. Apparently not, Kevin. Quantum physics makes my head hurt just thinking about it. I know, George. I know. This is similar to a grad course in physics. Yeah, but a lot of physics is wrong. Physics, don't forget, physics is only three-dimensional. Oh, I have a message. Hold on. Okay. How long? We should have started the show at 11:30, shouldn't we? How many people have got waiting for our guest to appear now? Hold on a second. Let me refresh this and have a little look. Oh, there I am. Okay, we've got a few people on there. Guys, bear with me. We're waiting for our guest. You guys need to help me wing it until he gets here. So, call in. The number's on the bottom. Ask some questions. Share your experiences. Have you had any haunted experiences? Have you any questions about ghosts and spirity people and what's just happened to my glasses? Did you see that? That's just wrong. Isn't that just wrong? Paddy, did you see that? Oh my goodness me. Okay, you know what? This could be... Oh my God. You see, you're a guy who does spoons. I do glasses. Did you see that? Just, sweetheart, darling, can I have another delivery, please? Can I get another pair of spectacles, please, darling? Oh my God, I can't believe they just fell apart in my hands. Okay, let me just try random recording while I'm waiting for hopefully my other pair of glasses to appear. You never know. Let's just put this on and just you never know. You never know. You never know. You never know. Okay, so that's that one. No. Which one shall I try? Oh, let's try this one. And one I can't even find anymore that was here a minute ago. Okay, we'll use this one. Oh, there it is. Just see what the conditions are like. Because you know what? If you get a really loud reply, guys, we can have a live session with the guys. But you know, the weather at the minute. Psh. Becky, guys. Anybody? Can you say anything right now? Something and then it breaks up. This is the problem this time of year. All I can hear is Okay, we'll scrap that one.
Ding dong.
Ding dong. Okay, my delivery's arrived. Is that pizza?
I wish.
Yes, so do I. Okay. Second delivery tonight. Fantastic.
I gave you two, and they're really dirty.
Beautiful woman in pajamas. You bought me two in the really dirty. Wait, you could have cleaned them first.
No,
My goodness.
sorry.
This is a live
I'm
show.
not that nice.
No, you're not. Okay. We have another pair of spectacles. Very dirty ones, apparently. Yeah, Don Geller. I thought that was quite funny. Next, Don will bend spoons. No. I might break another pair of glasses, though, George. Hold on a second. I can't believe that. It just fell apart in my hands. Jeez, come on. 2 pairs for like $8, and that's what I get. Okay, let's try these ones. They work. They work. Oh no, you want me to bring you one of the millions you have in the house? Yeah, Don Geller. Next, Don will bend spoons. Okay, there we go. Right. Oh. Still waiting for our guest, guys. In the meantime, You need to help me wing this show because I've got nothing else prepared because I didn't expect him to be gone this long. So there's only one thing for it. Let's have another glass of wine. Okay, one empty. Yeah, George, I already had a pizza, to be honest, about an hour and a half ago. Oh, we have a call. Someone's trying to save me. Hello. Hello.
Hey, Don, this is George from Cleveland.
Hey, George. I know. I recognise your accent. How you doing?
Good. You asked for an experience.
Yes, George. Please.
So, yes, I had one.
Okay.
In my house.
Fantastic. Go on, George.
We have a bathroom upstairs on the second floor.
Okay.
I think it would be the first floor in England. And one in the basement.
Hang on. What do you mean? Hang on. Hold on. On your second floor, you think it would be the first floor in England?
Right. Don't you guys don't count the floor?
We get ground floor and first floor.
That's on ground level.
Yeah, we got ground level and then 1 story up the stairs. That's it. Bedrooms. That's it. We don't do cellars and stuff very often unless they're old Victorian houses. But and the houses in the UK are really small. Right. Most of them, a lot of them.
So I was downstairs.
Yeah.
And I don't know what time it was. Must have been 2:30, 3:30 in the morning. Here by myself.
Okay.
And I hear, I would say I have 7 steps going to one landing and 7 more coming down. And I swear this voice came from the landing, and I've never heard anything like this before, but it was totally deadpan.
It was what?
In other words, no inflection.
Okay.
No volume other than 1 volume, and it said hello.
Fantastic.
And I cannot reproduce it with my voice.
So what did you wait?
That was one of the.
When this voice said hello, George, did you just go, "Oh, that's interesting"?
Say that again?
When this voice said hello, did you just think that was interesting? What was it, or did you say hello back?
Oh no, I thought, oh my God, I better not move. It's going to say something else. So no, I did not say hello back.
Okay. Well,
and it must have been maybe 30 seconds afterwards. I finished my business and got the hell out of the basement.
People feel
but I've never heard anything like that, and I can't reproduce it.
Oh, George.
I have volume and tone in my voice, and this was just totally, as I call it, deadpan.
George, one day, my friend, you need to join me on Investigation. You will get lots of voices.
Oh, no. I don't want to do any investigations, Don. I don't want anybody to know that they can contact me.
George, you know what? You probably got a dozen
to bring them in.
You probably got half a dozen around you already and don't even know it. Most places have. People say like this haunted house and the haunted this and the haunted lighthouse and the haunted everything else. Do you know what, George? The whole world is haunted. Everywhere.
Oh, I understand. But I don't want to have to hear it.
I respect that.
I'm like the ostrich putting my head in the sand, kind of.
You know what? When I was in the UK, I not so much here in the stores. I don't really pay a lot of attention, but you go into. Well, actually, it's happening in a gas station here, but in the UK, I went into. We used to go in this. Me and Paddy used to go to this little store when she was over in the UK. And I used to walk in. It's like, wow, bang! There's loads of guys around here. What am I supposed to say? Hey, did you know you got spirits in here? I'm just so accustomed to it and sensitive to it. George, I have felt spirit people everywhere. I've been on a bus. I've been in the goddamn street. I've been walking into goddamn Walmart. I've been walking into places in the UK. I've been in a park. And I'm not even going to tell you what happened when me and Patty went to see, when they found Richard III bones underneath the Leicester City Council Park, car park. Richard III?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm not even going to tell you what happened there. You would not believe it. Right, our guest says he'll be in 5 minutes.
Okay, well, I wanted to
thank you, George,
to let you know that because you asked for an experience, and was one that I had.
I was asking for people to help me out to wing this show until our guest arrives. Thank you, George, and I appreciate you sharing that experience.
No problem.
You're a gentleman. Okay.
Okay, Don.
Speak to you soon. Thank you, George.
To you later.
Take care, pal. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
George, fantastic guy. He always calls him. Thank you for saving me for 5 minutes there, George. Right, what else we got here? You're supposed to sip wine, not guzzle it. Babe, I don't sip wine. I might be British, but I don't do the whole... This is the old British thing, look. Finger up in. That's bollocks. Just... If I'm going to drink wine, I drink wine. I'm a guzzler. What can I tell you? Right, Kevin, let's... what does Becky do when she's not assisting you, Don? Kevin, that is... Got to look very simple. I get... She does other things, I know, but... Patty, help me. You got to understand, me and Becky are together. That's like a 24/7 together. She does things, but you know what? Becky's there all the time. And Patty will tell you that. She's there all the time. What she said the other day, which was funny. Oh, yeah. Patty got a tax refund and Becky buzzed me and I put the recorder on. I said, yes, Becky. She went, I'm happy. Yeah, we was happy as well. Fantastic. Right, Kevin, red wine could stop play early. No, it couldn't, Kevin, because this is part of my toolkit for supernatural. I always have a full bottle of Merlot. Most people would react straight away. Kevin, explain that. Patty, so hard to explain. She was so cute. You know what? There are. I've said this many, many times. There are no words to describe Becky. You think of all the best words in the world. There are none. 12 years now, me and Becky have been together. She's helped so many things. She's totally substantiated herself scientifically. I mean, that is a big deal. I mean, Steve Merritt wouldn't come out with me because he was a skeptic. Thought it was all fake on YouTube. Till he come out first night. You know the story, guys. He was blown away. He didn't know where he was. Voices popping out all over the place. Becky answering questions. Experiments passed first time. One devised by the Rhine Institution. Hidden envelope test. Not one envelope, 3. Becky, what's in the envelope? Blah, blah, blah. Which envelope? Bang, bang, bang. There it is, Steve. That's what it is. Could have been one picture in millions. Bang, first time. Stephen fell out of his chair. He says, do you realise what you've just done? So what I said was, now we've got this stuff I'm doing with Hollywood production company, which is going out. We're filming in the summer, beginning of this summer, which is going to be exciting. Going out all over America and the UK. Don and Becky. All about us and people we've worked with in cases that we've done and testimonials and etc. So I said to the actual producer and Steve, do you know what? Forget 3 envelopes. The Ryan Institution, the original experiment, was one envelope. Pass rate was 0.000 something percent, and even that was dubious. We nailed it first time with 3 envelopes, which means it was 3 times harder than the original experiment. And Steve said it was set up to fail. There's no way you could have passed that. You should have passed that, but we did. So I decided to push the envelope. So I said, Steve, next time, 20, 50, 100 envelopes. It doesn't matter because it's real. And if we pull that off, let any cynic, skeptic, scientist come up with an alternative explanation. So it's me that's pushing the boundaries. Let's forget the 3, the 1. Let's forget the 3. Let's do 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 100. It doesn't matter because if the conditions are right, and I say to Becky, which envelope out of all of them, what picture's in it, and we get it right, the odds of me actually Steve said the odds of me actually passing the first test was incalculable. So God knows what it'd be with 10, 20, 30, 40, 50. Right, George. With Becky, is that like being in 2 places at once? Yes, it totally is, George. George, now it's Patty Gallo with her glasses low. Okay. So our guest said he will be 5 minutes. We're still waiting for him. Let me see what's happening. Okay, he's coming. Oh, hang on, what's that? Oh, I've got a thumbs up there. Let me give him a call. Hello. 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 That's not good. Daryl? I'm sure he'll call back. Okay. Kevin, George and his deadpan voice from nowhere. Most people would react instantly rather than finishing what they were doing. Yeah. Let me try and ring this guy. John, guys, it is the Supernatural Files. We are live and it is real. And we just go with the flow here. That's what we do. He's ringing. Hello.
Don, can you hear me?
Oh, there we go. Where are you now?
Can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
I'm at home now. I've just walked into home.
Do you know that link I sent? You need to click on it when you get on your laptop.
Right, wait a minute.
And then you should appear in the green room because we've got thousands of people waiting right now.
Oh man, I haven't done this for about 6 years.
Okay. Oh.
Let's have a look. Wait a minute. My computer says cannot connect the microphone or the video. Oh my god.
What do you mean it can't? You've got to allow it access to the microphone and the video.
Right, wait a minute.
Okay, so you're supposed to be an IT guy. Come on.
Yeah, but I haven't done IT for the last 6 years, Don. It totally left me.
Okay.
I'm into better things, you know.
What are you doing now then?
Well, at the moment, I mean, I'm still, working for myself sort of thing, but I'm doing quite a lot of work for estate agents. They're actually paying me to actually go into people's houses that they're thinking of buying, and they're asking me, is it haunted? Well, the story goes so far, my friend.
Fantastic.
I've got this spirit fella called Tony, and I send Tony in, and I start recording, and basically if the house is haunted, I evict them.
Brilliant. Okay, never mind that. Just try and get on that goddamn link and get your video and your audio working.
Right, okay, mate. I shall do that. Audio, video call. Couldn't connect to your camera or microphone. Why?
I don't know why.
Oh, mate. Can't I do it over this telephone?
No, because people need to see you.
I know, mate. Oh, my God. Face ID.
Oh, hang on. What's that going to do? Yeah, well that's
I'm actually
yeah,
doing
yeah.
it on my phone.
I can see you, but that's no good because nobody else can.
Oh, what? Can you see me?
I can see, but nobody else can, mate. So that's not going to work,
Oh, damn.
mate. Listen, just that link I sent you should bring you straight in.
Oh, what?
It will ask for you to allow your video and your microphone. You just click yes. Okay.
Right, wait a minute. Right, I'll try it, Don. But like I said, I haven't even used this computer for 6 years.
It doesn't matter,
Oh, my
mate.
God.
It's a link. It's just a link. You're clicking on that link I sent you, yeah?
Did you send that through to my email address?
You've not even clicked on the goddamn link, have you? Come on.
No. Oh.
You haven't? Oh, my goodness, mate. IT man, seriously? Come on. No wonder you're not in it anymore. Right. Go on to Messenger. Listen. Eyes roll. Go on to the message that I sent you. On there, there's a link. You click on that. It'll bring you straight into here. Can you see the link?
Right. Not at this moment in time. Do I get the? Is it through Messenger?
Yes, that's where it is.
Right, I can see Don Phillips.
That's good.
Oh
my God.
And then
we love live shows.
There's no link, Don.
Yes, there's a link. I've seen it. It's there. Let me send it again. Hold on a second. 1 second. Oh my goodness me. What are you trying to do? Crucify me? You're trying to crucify me. Right, hold on.
No, I'm happy to do that.
Just hold on a second. Daryl Vernon. Right, hold on. Right. Sorry, guys. Right. Invite. Copy link. Facebook. Mr. Vernon. Paste link.
Right.
Now click.
Right.
Oh, right. Now click on that link.
Entering the studio.
Oh, that sounds good.
Right. Allow microphone access.
Allow microphone access. George, it is truly live.
Edit avatar.
You don't need to edit your avatar. Just go in the goddamn studio.
Right. Display name Daryl.
Yeah, display name. Guys, he's on his way. Finally.
Settings.
Test microphone. Test video.
Oh. He's saying I've no bloody camera, Don.
Have you got a webcam?
Right. Phone me back in 5 minutes.
All right. Call you back in 5 minutes. Oh, you always get one, Daryl. You always get one. I found the one. Oh, my God. Guys, tonight, this is not my fault. You all witnessed that. You know, I'm trying my best here. He's got the link. His microphone's working. He's got to set up a webcam, apparently. George, I love it. Yeah, I know. Right, let me have a little look on here a second. Hold on. Let's refresh this. Okay, we've got a few people on there as well. Guys, I thank you for your patience. Humbly. Oh my God, we only started the show an hour ago. Daryl's on his way now. He said call him back in 5 minutes, so we will do that and then we can get a start. This is as good as intro to computers in college. Yeah, I know. And he rang me, and he downed me up on video chat. Says, "Hey, can you see me?" Well, yeah, but that's no good. Nobody else can. Oh, Daryl. Yes, sweetheart, I'm gulping. Okay, so we're getting close now. He's got the link. He's got his microphone. He's just got to set up a webcam. Ah, dear. What do you do? What do you do? Maybe I should just disappear 5 minutes and bring Patty in to entertain the troops. Oh, she's a good woman. She's the best. Yes, I'm saying that because she's watching. Not really. She really is an absolutely fantastic wife. I hated that class. Yeah, you did, Paddy, because you can't do shit on a computer apart from switch it on and read an email. Okay, that explains everything. Okay, you know what? You know what I'm going to do? Let me just have a look. Right, you know what, guys? While we're waiting for Daryl, I'm going to play the first clip before you all start leaving. So, now, what I've said is I've dealt with a lot of people and a lot of cases, and I don't put numbers out of the air. I couldn't even tell you how many cases I've done or how many people I've dealt with, but it is a lot over a lot of years. We'll talk to Daryl hopefully soon. Becky, help me. We'll talk to Daryl in depth if and when he actually arrives. But needless to say, it was affecting his mental health very, very seriously, as bad as it gets. His house was haunted. He wasn't eating. He wasn't sleeping. He hadn't slept for 3 days. He went to the doctors. He got sleeping pills. The doctor would only give him so many. He looked like crap. It was affecting his relationship with everybody in the family. It was, and this is why I drove 120 miles on this case. Because as you know, I'm not a ghost hunter. I don't need to hunt ghosts. They come to find me. But I have the added advantage that whatever the situation, I can just ask Becky and she'll tell me. And this just takes me back to, do you know when people come in and they're waving their sage, I'm not being disrespectful, I'm just saying, they're waving their sage sticks around and they're doing the crystal thing and they're saying, yeah, the place is clear. It's all clear now. You're good. You know, whether it's free or a few dollars, I've done the job. You'll have no more problems. How in the hell could they actually possibly know that? How could they know that? Because of a belief system. They believe the place has been cleared and everything's good. All the spirits and said demons have now disappeared, gone somewhere else, gone back to the ether. Do you know if I was a spirit or a said demon and somebody was doing some hokey pokey to get rid of me, what would you do? You can transcend time and space. Oops, sage sticks. Wow. I'm out of here. I'll come back in a day. I'll come back in a few hours. What's to stop you? What, rock salt? No. In fact, that's another thing. People use salt all the time, which has always intrigued me. Put salt on the windowsills, across the doorsteps, and everything else. Do you know where it actually originated from? Do you know the idea behind why spirits and demons cannot cross a path of salt? Google it. Google is your friend. Because it is said that before a spirit or demon can cross the said path of salt, they have to count every grain. Come on, people. Come on. And yeah, you know, we see Supernatural and they put the salt around it. You know, that's a TV thing. That's fine. I mean, that mixes fact with fiction. And you know, they did a goddamn fantastic job on that because some of the stuff was actually pretty much factually correct. Other stuff was just old wives' tales. Unfortunately, a lot of people these days still deal with old wives' tales. The salt is not going to do a thing. Not a goddamn thing. Rock salt, table salt, fish and chip salt, it doesn't matter. It's not going to do a thing. And then there's another thing you've got to consider. They can't cross the threshold because there's salt. Let's just say the salt was 100% effective and they couldn't cross the threshold. These are spirit people. You think they walk through doors? They just walk through the wall or come through the ceiling. Come on, guys. Let's be real. Let's be realistic. Let's be pragmatic. Let's be objective. Let's actually think about what we're actually saying here. You know, and it all stems back obviously because salt is a preservative, and it goes way back, and it all kind of built on that and old wives' tales and everything else. But yeah, guys, salt is not going to do a thing. Trust me on that. It's not going to do a goddamn thing. It never has, never will. People have their own belief systems, and if I piss people off and they want to unsubscribe, that's fine, because I've had people unsubscribe before because they don't like what I'm saying. But this is the supernatural files. I have access to the facts. Not what I think, what I know, or what Becky and the guys know. So, nah. Right, okay, very quickly. We're still waiting for... Oh, hang on. Daryl. He's got no video feed. He's there, but he's got no video feed. Hold on a second. Oh, my goodness me. Then I'm going to look at the comments quickly. Oh, he has got a video feed. We have... No, he's gone again. Oh, my goodness me. Hang on a second. No, he's back again. I think you're winding me up. No, he's gone again. What the hell's he doing? Hold on. Right, let's just go to comments. I love this show. I'm ringing you. Hello. What?
I've got another computer out, and I'm trying to get the web. I can see myself, and then I disappear again.
Yeah, I saw you popping in and popping out, and you need to turn your sound down because you've got a really terrible echo.
Right, wait a minute.
We're getting there slowly.
Right, wait a minute.
George, the counting of grains of salt is similar to old wives' tales. It is an old wives' tale. Pretty much like walking under ladders and black cats and everything else. Don, his batteries are dying. Yeah, I guess there must be. Oh, he's gone. Okay. Okay, we're still waiting for Daryl to appear. He keeps popping on and off on his webcam. I'm not sure what's going on. Oh, my goodness me. Where was I? Yes, that. And belief systems, belief structures. And do you know what? Here, people might not always like what I'm actually saying. But what people need to do before they unsubscribe is, you've got your salt thing, you've got your sage thing, you've got your this thing, you've got your crystals, you've got your perceived protection. Take it, like I've said many times before, take it right back, and I mean right back to the start, and you'll see how consequential these things actually are. Okay. Right, I'm going to play a clip. Oh, he's back again. Oh, okay. No, he's gone again. Okay, so when he actually appears for more than 4 seconds, I'm going to bring him into the studio. In the meantime, no, he's back again. Thumbs up. I've got a thumbs up. Okay. So let's bring this guy in before he disappears again. No, he's gone again. For God's sakes. Seriously. George, don't like old ideas in medicine or medical procedures. Absolutely. Daryl, you've gone again. You can probably hear me. You need to just... I'm going to play a clip. These guys have been waiting goddamn an hour now. So, right, okay. So, like I was saying, affected Daryl very, very, very badly. He will actually give his own words on this when he actually does eventually join us. In the meantime, some of you may have seen the whole episode already, but these are just a few clips from this case. Absolutely fascinating case. Past meets present. Shadows of time. That is a very fitting thing, which is going to be most apparent later. If anyone's not seen that, this is a segment from this case while we're waiting for Daryl to join us. Sorted out. Also, you mentioned that you're not actually eating or sleeping. No. Okay. How long is it since you had a decent night's sleep?
I would say 3 months.
3 months.
Now, this is my 3rd night without sleep.
Okay.
And I've been to the doctors. And the doctors won't give me more than 5 tablets. So I've been snapping them half to last me 10 days.
Well, are they sleeping tablets?
Then these, apparently he told me these take out elephants. But they don't.
Well, they won't be snapping in half, mate, that's for sure.
No, but it does last. It puts me out. And even if I can get a cat nap, then I'm okay.
I think the reason it's limiting what you're getting is because they are addictive and they're these very strong sleeping pills.
And I'm not into drugs. I don't take drugs. You know, I don't like taking tablets. I believe in my own body doing the repair work, you know, so.
Okay. Yeah. Right, I think what we'll do is we'll go lights out and we'll have a little quiet walk around on my own to see what spirits are here, who wants to talk.
Yeah.
Then we will begin dealing with anything that we need to deal with, should anything actually be here.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah, thank you.
So,
thank you.
we may get loud replies straight away.
Yeah.
We may get unpleasant replies.
Yeah.
But we will get something. We'll see if we can speak to Becky or my guys as well, see how we get on there. And I'm trying to find out if or what there is to deal with before we actually. You need to know the situation before you know how to approach and deal with the situation. This guy was absolutely devastated. No sleep, thought he was going crazy, depressed, anxiety, went to the doctors, gave him some sleeping pills. I think he gave him 5 and he was cutting them in half. This was what I consider to be a very extreme haunting. I only deal with cases where the extremities affect people's lives. I'm not a ghost hunter. I'm not interested in hunting ghosts. You know, I attain evidence along the way. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. But at the end of the day, it's to do with the client's welfare. Not look at me, not look what I've caught. We got some pretty amazing stuff that night, and Daryl's face was absolutely incredible. I don't know where he is right now. He's kind of disappeared offline. So I'm going to go to the next clip. So, what was interesting? Now, the conditions were not amazing. There is some voices. I went to Daryl's little office and got some replies. Some are clearer than others, but there's some pretty interesting stuff in here, and I'm hoping that you guys can hear what I heard during this investigation. So this is just the start. I'll play that now for you. Then I'm going to call Daryl and see where he's gone. Oh my goodness. I'm the lady. Okay, that's very significant. In the room there, we couldn't hear anything. I've come into the area that's been reported to be the hotspot, where he's been unable to work and things, and straight away we get a very loud reply. There we go. We'll check this on the big speaker when I get in, but significant difference between earlier out there and in here right now. I'm feeling very big strength behind me as well. Okay, Becky, what's the situation here, Becky? Thank you, sweetheart.
you're speaking to me. That is Becky. That was a difficult one to hear.
Okay, not the best replies, but I'm hoping you could hear what I could hear. There was definitely vocals in there. And Becky, they're hardly speaking to me. I heard that very, very clearly. Right, Rich. Hi, Rich. England 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hope you're well, mate. I'm always well, pal. Because you know what? Life's too short, unfair, and unpredictable. So, like I said many times before, you got to take all the positives you can out of any, even the most of negative of days, because you never know whether tomorrow's your last day, next week, next month, or next year. That's why I'm always a happy chappy. Okay. Despite my mouth also right now. Right. So that was that. And then I just spoke to Daryl. He's still trying to sort his shit out. Then another recording we got, and they get better as we actually progress. We used to own this house. Okay, I'm going to play that one for you right now, guys. Okay, that was quite a bit high, wasn't it? Let me see what. Then it fades off very, very, very. Thank you.
Haunting.
Okay. Scale of 1 to 10, I give them a 5, but it's there. Well, I could hear them clearly. I don't know what you guys are hearing. Could you actually hear them as was said on the screen? Get your comments in now. I'd like to know on that. In the meantime, I spoke to Daryl. He's still trying to sort out his webcam. So you know what I'm going to say now? I'm going to give him a quick call back because we need to get this going now. Guys, did you hear any of them recordings? Mr. Daryl.
Hi, mate. I'm just trying to. Right.
Say it again.
Can you see me, Dom?
Well, yeah, it's no good me seeing you, mate. People need to see you. What's happening?
I can see you.
Yeah, I know you can, but you're not in the studio.
Webcam, but
Is your webcam not working? Daryl?
well, I plugged in another camera.
Yeah, but you're not there. That's what I'm saying to you.
Turn on video.
So how close are you, do you think, of getting actually in? Daryl?
Can you hear me?
Yes, but I can't see it. Have you got a webcam sorted yet?
How do I activities?
Okay, do you know what? I'll give it 2 minutes, right? If you're not got a webcam sorted, you're just going to have to come in audio only, okay? Daryl? Sorry, guys. Trying my best here. Patch it. Daryl?
How you doing? Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Right, listen to me very carefully. Right? If your webcam is not sorted in the next 2 minutes, you're going to have to come in on audio only. Okay?
Right, that's fine, mate. Yeah.
Okay, so when I see you appear in the studio, I'm just going to bring you in, whether you got your webcam or whether it's just audio. For crying out loud, make sure your audio is working. Okay?
Okay.
All right, 2 minutes. Okay, cheers, Daryl. Oh my goodness me. Right, I could hear them clearly. I heard it only after you explain what they said. Yeah, that's the problem, George. To do with frequencies and people's hearing and everything else. So, like I said, 5 out of 10 on them, but I heard them pretty clearly. Right, okay, so let me get to. Right, this one might help you, George, because then we went a little bit further and there's some more voices and etc. on this part. We're still waiting for Daryl to join us, so I'm going to jump into the next clip. Okay, so now the time has come, I'm going to actually speak to some spirits that dwell in this house. Daryl is prepared for any more loud voices. As you saw earlier, he's a bit shocked by the one that he heard moments ago. But I am here to get some answers, and we will get some answers. Okay, Daryl, before we begin, have you got any questions?
Not yet.
You okay?
I'm okay.
Okay, how are you feeling? A little bit apprehensive?
Yeah.
Okay, but you trust me?
Very.
Okay.
Yeah.
Right. I'll start when I feel it's time to, okay? When I feel a build up around me.
Yeah.
Becky, can you bring any spirits that will interact to the table, please? If anyone is capable of making any sounds or moving anything in here, or let us know. If you can wrap the table. That's. Do you smell anything? It's like a woody smell. It's not this. Okay, it's getting stronger behind me right now. Very strong. Let's switch this on. Like I said, it is getting stronger. Was it a smell? It's a bit like an old wood smell, you know, like an antique smell. Yeah, if you go to a second-hand shop,
Yeah.
it's gone now, but it was quite strong. I've got a gentleman to my left-hand side now. Strong gentleman. Can you speak, please? I want something in here. Right, let's try this one. Okay. I did, just looking at your face, and I don't mean to laugh, I did say that it's what I do.
Yeah.
Casting, have you got a cellar?
No.
Has there ever been a cellar here, do you know?
Not that I know of, no.
Because that's, I had the word cellar in there. Thank you. It sounds like cellar, doesn't it? Mm. And let's play that to the big speaker, Daryl.
Yeah.
How do you feel about that one?
I'm trying to breathe.
Okay. You okay?
Yeah.
It sounds like you can't come in.
come in the cellar. I have
The
been,
cellar.
I have been in the cellar at that place in Wakefield, and that's when I really got my first experience.
Hang on. Don't go in. Don't go in. Hang on.
Yeah.
There we go. Don't go in the cellar. Like I said, Daryl, I've done numerous cases over the years. A lot of them are female, but Daryl, his life was affected, his family life, his relationship with his partner, his children, everything, his mental health. And I believe now we have Daryl, at least audio. Daryl, are you there?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Let me just do a check. People, can you hear Daryl? Let me just get some feedback from these guys to make sure they can hear.
Yeah.
In the meantime, I'm going to jump into the comments while we're just checking on that. Right. Trevor. Hi, Trev. How you doing? Right, but trouble hearing. I must say, Don, you have a really healthy head of hair. Yeah. Do you know what? In my family, we're not going to worry about going bald. That ain't going to be a problem. We got lots. We got lots of. I've got hat hair at the moment, but we got lots of hair. Okay. Right. Okay. Rich, I remember watching that investigation. Some of the voice recordings were really clear. The best is yet to come. Past meets present. Stone tape theory. We're going to totally blow that out of the water in the next 5 minutes. Okay. Patty, he still does. Hang on. Rich. All right. He still does. No one can see it because he wears those darn hats all the time. Guys, this is a pretty cool hat. Come on, this is Don Phillips. You know, it's to do with dress code. Look, green hat, green shirt. You know, that works. Come on, girl. It says you in your fancy pajamas. Go on, come in your pajamas and then talk about my hat. Okay, George. Right, okay, yeah. He needs to speak louder. Okay. You need to speak louder, so get closer to your microphone there, Daryl.
Right, can you hear me now? Is that better?
Is that better, people? Can you hear Daryl? I'm getting excited. We're starting to roll.
Ray.
I can hear him pretty clear. Okay, guys, can you hear Daryl? Somebody answer.
Hey, people.
Better. Okay, that'll work. Okay, Daryl,
Yep.
welcome in part to the Supernatural Files because you, IT man, you not got a webcam. Sorry, come on, dude. What is your problem? What is wrong with you?
Well, it's ever since I learned the truth. I mean, for me personally, I didn't believe in spirits.
No, forget that. I'm talking about your IT specialization right now. You're going to get a goddamn webcam working. What is wrong with you? Come on.
I stopped using PCs, Don, about 6 years ago.
I know, but webcams have still not changed that much in 6 years, to be fair. Okay, so first of all, Daryl, how are you doing, my friend?
Absolutely brilliant, mate. And can I just point out as well, I wouldn't be sat here with my family if it wasn't for you or Becky, right? But you both of you absolutely came running to my assistance because once I learned the truth, oh my God, talk about shitting your pants.
Yeah, I think it's fair to say, Daryl, at the time you was experiencing some pretty serious mental health issues with everything that was going on.
Well, apparently I was picked on. Technically speaking, I had to get over the fact of being homophobic. I'm sorry, guys, but after learning the truth, getting chased by a male who talks like a woman,
okay,
I couldn't sleep, couldn't do anything. I will never ever sleep on my stomach again.
Okay,
put it that way.
Before we jump deep into this, I've got to say I've got a third request for my wife. Patty Phillips, can you do another delivery, please? She's not going to be keen on this one, but trust me, guys, I know what I'm doing. Sweetheart, can I have another delivery, please?
Hi, Patty. I've just read you.
Sweetheart.
Hi, Gio.
Come on. I know you're there. I know you're watching. I know you're thinking, oh my God, Idol, what do you want now? I'm waiting for Patty to reply. Okay, while we're waiting for Patty to reply, Daryl.
Yep.
So you
Yep.
contacted me because you said you had a haunting, and obviously I don't do the ghost hunter stuff. It's not like I think I've got a ghost. Can you come and have a look? Because no, I don't do that.
Yeah.
I only deal with cases where it's seriously impacting a family, the functionality of that family, and the mental health of that family. Hang on a second. Okay, Patty. Hang on, Patty's. Hang on. Yeah, okay, Patty.
Thanks, you.
In the car, sweetheart, in the back seat of the car, you will find a bottle. Sorry, guys. A second bottle of red Merlot. Would you be kind enough to deliver it to the Becky shed? And I might decide to share it with you a little. Because this is my last bit of my first bottle.
Hiya, Blue. Oh, when I learned the truth, Don, I mean, it hit me straight in the face. I can't lie to you. I didn't believe in, what you do. I've come a long way since that.
So, no, hold on, Daryl. So tell me, how was this affecting the functionality of your family life, the relationship between you and your wife and your children at the time? How bad was this?
Well, after going into a certain location in England,
Okay.
I actually witnessed people, and I mean people, translucent people. I've got some fantastic photographs. I'll send you them, Don.
No. Stop. Let's just concentrate on the question in hand. How is it affecting the relationship between you and your? We can get into that later. You and your wife, and you and your children, and your mental state. How was you at the time? Because I know you wasn't eating properly. I know you wasn't sleeping properly. I know you went to the doctors, etc., etc. So just elaborate a little bit for our viewers, please, Daryl.
Yeah, it affected me greatly. I mean, to me, I was getting harassed by a person that you can't see. I can hear just like I'm talking to you, Don.
Yeah.
But when you witness that in my state of mind, remember I've been used to people with bodies.
But so did you get to the point where you thought, am I losing my shit? Am I going crazy or what? When you rang me, I mean, what made you call me in the first place?
Don, I called you because when I was watching TV downstairs, I mean, I live in a
You
converted
told me that. Yeah, I know what you're going to say. I remember you told me that. Carry on.
right, trying to explain to my wife that you can hear two cows having sex in your living room. and my wife's going, what? I went, I can hear chickens, horses, cows, and nobody's going to believe me.
Stop. That is a fantastic introduction to my next clip.
Right.
You heard cows having sex in your lounge. Now, to people, that sounds like, wow, what the F is wrong with this guy? This guy's losing his shit. But maybe not. Just bear with me, guys, and I'll tell you why.
Yeah. And then one particular night.
No, stop. I want to hold it right there, Daryl.
Right, okay.
Because you said you heard cows doing things in your living room, etc. And you thought you were losing your shit at that time, didn't you?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean,
okay, that brings me to a very interesting clip. Oh, these are the ugly glasses, actually. Okay, these are, oh my goodness, I can't wear them. I've got some street cred somewhere. Hold on. Okay, these are better. Not brilliant, but better. Okay, so you heard cows.
Yep.
As you said.
Yep.
Let's see. Making love in your living room. I've never had anyone come on the show and say that before.
Oh man,
that takes balls. That takes balls to say that publicly. But I can, believe it or not, I can substantiate them claims. Now there's a shocker for people.
Yeah.
So let's go to the next clip now.
Yeah.
You just said you heard, what was it, cows making love in your living room, and what else was it, Daryl?
Horses, chickens.
Horses. Okay, so right on this next clip, I'm going to play. Don't just listen to the voice, listen to the hoof sounds afterwards. This is in Daryl's home.
Yeah.
In his house.
Yeah.
Actually in his house. And you will never find a better recording of this or anything like this anywhere on YouTube that's real other than here with me on the Supernatural Files. Take a listen to this, guys. Okay, so earlier you heard a few voices. We heard from Andrew, we heard from Aggie, or it could have been Maggie. We also heard that Daryl not only fears for his own safety, but also that of his family. This is the kind of effects and emotional trauma that people go through when they're experiencing a genuine haunting. In a few moments, I'm going to put the lights out, speak to some spirits, and see if we can do what we're here to do and actually get some real answers. Hi Daryl, I've just been explaining that you have great concerns. The stuff that's been going on here has been quite incredible. We also got probably the loudest voice, which was certainly sounded like a Yorkshire gentleman, didn't it?
Yeah.
How did you feel when you heard that?
What I heard, really, in my eyes, was shocking. Never heard anything like that. No.
It was a very, very loud, disembodied voice, but this is obviously, you are aware that that's what I'm known for.
Yeah.
Okay. That was actually captured just in the little hallway between the kitchen and the living room, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What I would actually say is that when I captured this, I was actually making a challenge to anything here that could be deemed not very pleasant. Although this recording is very loud, this recording is very clear, it may not actually relate to that. This was actually a barn and a farmhouse, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This sounds very, very, very much like a fire. Listening very carefully to this next audio recording, it sounds somewhat like horse's hooves followed by a horse's neigh, just prior to a distant, clear sound of a man as if trying to control a horse. Okay, Daryl, so shall we now play that recording?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so first of all, Daryl, we'll play it as it was recorded.
Yeah.
Again? I know. Okay, so I saw by your face, even though I've already played it before, it is quite something, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, this is what we're saying, that could be relating to me challenging that would actually fit in with that.
I was just going to say, I'm glad that's aimed at you and not me.
Well, this is assuming it's aimed at anybody. This could actually be something else going on, like we've already said.
Yeah.
If that was a farmer, which and this was all a barn, and that was gates, which we'll go to shortly, and he was herding cattle or something, and one went, "Oh, easy now."
Yeah.
That is what sort of thing you'd actually expect him to say.
Stone tape theory is a hypothesis introduced in the 1970s. It speculates inanimate materials can absorb energy from living beings. It is believed that this energy can later be released, displaying either audio or visual record of past events.
What we're going to do now, we will go lights out. I'm going to see who I am going to contact this evening. We are looking for answers. That is why we're here, or why you called me here.
Yeah.
You are now prepared for any loud replies, should they appear.
Yeah.
Okay. We'll also try and speak to Becky as well. Right, so if you want to hit the lights out, I'll hit the night vision, and before we do that, I will just say that we are using folder A on both recorders this evening.
Yeah, I've witnessed that, yeah.
This is the folder we was using previously.
Yeah.
You also know that both folders have got absolutely nothing in them because they're both formatted and blank.
Yeah.
So that is actually important.
Yeah.
That is important.
I've seen it, yeah.
Okay. So we'll be back in 2 minutes, and I will see what entities, spirits I can speak with, and what information can be gained.
Thank you.
Oh, what's happened here? Hold on. There we go. We don't want to see Don's crotch, really. Okay. Hold on just a second. Okay, so Guy. Oh my goodness me.
Oh,
Almost. Well, let's
sorry,
have a
Dom.
look at your reel now because you popped on for a second.
Uh,
Okay, so as Steve Merritt has said many, many times, I am a catalyst and I will draw out anything in any haunted location. And this is why I am extremely successful in the things that I do and why I've got a Hollywood production company doing a thing about me going out in the summer. Okay. Now, the thing is this. I have a delivery.
Look at my glasses. They broke just after yours.
Your glasses broke just after mine.
Yeah, I put it on the thing, but you didn't see it.
I didn't see.
Yeah, they broke just after yours broke.
Wow, it must have been Mr. P.
Yeah, well, Mr. P can get his own dang glasses.
Okay, Mr. P. This is the poltergeist guy. We got actually residential poltergeist, haven't we?
Yes, we do.
He opened the door for Paddy.
He's a nice poltergeist.
He's great.
But in this instance,
He opened the door for Paddy one time, and one time a mouse flew across the room.
a mouse.
Computer
A mouse. A computer mouse.
Yeah, a mouse with a tail, obviously. Well, you want a glass of my wine? What, right now? Do you think so? And so I said, "Did you do that?" And he went, "Of course I did." Okay, that was his introduction to me. We have a live residential poltergeist who we refer to as Mr. P.
Yeah, he's usually really nice, but
He's very.
I don't even know if he did this, but
No, I'm not blaming him. That
Yeah,
you can't blame everything on him. But you know what, guys, I've got to say, if you've not seen the video on this channel, Portals and something else, then you need to watch that because there's some groundbreaking information on that, some brand new information that's never been anywhere on the internet before, and nobody else knows this apart from us because I am me, and this is
me.
And me.
And I think you've got something in your hand there that looks quite tempting.
I opened it for you, and
You've
already
opened my
took some
second
wine.
bottle of red wine. This might not be a good idea on the Supernatural Files.
Well, no, I'll be asleep by the time you get to bed, so don't even wake me up because
I've got to admit,
if you can even stagger to bed.
stagger. Come on, seriously. You know what? I'm British. We can take our alcohol.
Yeah.
Well, you know, I got into a little secret. You know, last time when we did the show.
Hi, Daryl.
How you, darling? How you doing?
Okay.
Good.
Oh, can I just say this? Don, you know I'm selling one of my properties. Me, you, and Becky, we're going to Egypt.
You keep saying
That's
this.
what Dawn was saying earlier.
Dude, what are you talking
I
about?
don't want to go to Egypt.
Whoa,
It's too hot.
stop. What are you talking about?
We're going to Egypt. Right?
What are you talking about?
We need to send Becky through the pyramids.
What are you talking about? What do you mean me, you, and Paddy and Becky are going to Egypt? I mean,
Right. I do not invest in evil, right? All I can say is what you and Becky have done for me. Oh my God, I feel I owe you this. Plus, I've always wanted to go abroad, right?
So hold on, Daryl. Hold the front page.
Can we go to Tahiti?
So
or
what? You
Hawaii
want to
or
pay for
something?
me and Patty and you? Becky will travel free, obviously, to go to Egypt.
Yes, yeah, definitely.
Is that what you're saying? You want to pay for that?
Yes, yeah. Us three, yeah.
Wow, I'm not sure.
Oh,
Do you want to go to Egypt?
I don't want to wear any headscarves.
oh,
Or
you've got to do it.
It's a freebie.
Yeah, definitely. Don, can you remember when we went to York and we booked in that fantastic hotel? I'm still recovering from that night 6 years later.
Yeah. Okay, hold on.
We can go to Italy instead.
Yeah.
I used to live
Hold
there.
on. Let me relieve you of this.
Okay, I guess I'm going to stop talking now.
Do you want a glass or have you had one?
I already.
Oh,
took
you
some.
did. Because you know what? Bottles of wine do not come only that full. It's been raided. I can tell. So this is why people love the Supernatural Files, because you know what? We're real. Okay, I'm on my second bottle of wine.
Oh my God, you're going to be. Just...
I'm a gulper.
Okay, I'll see you later, honey.
I'm a gulper. What can I say?
I know. I don't get that.
We keep it real.
And the glasses he uses, they're not supposed to be filled that high. They're he needs to go to a wine test.
Wine tasting? You shitting me? What? And they do this, and they go like, hold on. We go.
You're supposed to smell the aroma, and You don't know how to drink wine.
Yeah, I really do. I get the best from it. Trust me.
Okay. All right. I love you. Bye,
Okay,
guys.
you can go now. You've done your stuff. Fantastic wife. Oh my god, best ever.
I don't know
Okay,
how to close this.
just push it. Okay, quick plug. Red Diamond. Look at that full mail. Fantastic one.
Oh, I'm here, Don. I'm here. I'm
Okay.
here, Don. I'm here.
Right. Okay. Hold on. So, well, you want to pay for me and Paddy to go to Egypt? Oh
Yeah,
my
yeah.
god. Oh, yeah, do you know what? You're gone again. Oh my
I
god.
might as well join in, Don.
No, you know, I'm slowly giving up on you pretty quickly. Okay, so where was I? Okay, we played. Oh yeah, that was right. We played that clip, didn't we? Right, and then comments. Let me get to this quickly. Rich, that was the best voice recording I've ever heard. George, that was fantastic recording. Trevor, low. Life's about enjoying. You know what, Trevor? No one ever said life. We expect and we demand that life's supposed to be easy. No one ever said that. No one ever said life's supposed to be easy. You got to do your best, the best that you can, and just pull the positives out of the negatives, and just like enjoy the every day to its fullest. Right. So okay. So Daryl, let's get back into where we need to be. You were, with respect, suffering mentally. Your family was suffering mentally. Your relationship with your wife, your daughters. You was on sleeping pills from the doctor.
Yep.
So, exactly how were things prior to me coming out to sort of kind of see what was happening? Seriously, how bad was it, Daryl?
Mate, I was ready to jump off a bridge.
Really, that bad?
And join them. Oh, it was bad. It was bad.
Okay.
That's all I can say, you know. But like I say, 6 years later, the farmer that were captured in my kitchen, I have actually spoken to him, and now the farmer comes in and keeps the animals out.
Okay, so this is the thing. Now, the general consensus, theoretical, without any evidence whatsoever, stone tape theory. Now, that would be basically determined as, I guess, excuse me, guys. Stone tape theory, a traumatic event. Tell me something. How does that possibly fall into the realms of a traumatic event? A farmer with his animals. Whoa, easy now. And then you can actually hear the hoofs of the horse.
Yep.
That's not traumatic.
Very.
So therefore, the whole the stone tape theory, no, I don't agree with. Replays from the past, yes, absolutely. But are we talking replays from the past or replays, if this makes sense, of the current time from the past? Because you know what? There's a past, present, and the future. Those 11 dimensions, okay? Where the veil is thin, I believe them dimensions can cross. In fact, let me tell you, and you can Google this, Google is your friend. A priest and his wife were traveling through France. Through goddamn wine. Through France. They came into they pulled into an old tavern place. They went in. They had a meal. They had a drink of wine. They went to pay. The people didn't recognize the currency. This is in France. They got the French, whatever it is. Okay, whatever. They sorted it out. This was, so imagine going on a path, on a straight road. There's a tavern. We're going to pull in. We're going to have something to eat. We're going to have a drink. In fact, you know what? Guys, Google this. I can't remember exactly what the date was, but it was a priest and his wife. It was a one-way trip, straight there, straight back. Nothing complicated about it. Not getting lost. No twists and turns. So they went there to the tavern. They had their meal. They went back to their wherever they were staying. Then they was heading back that way to go home, and it was literally on that same path. They thought, you know what? Let's drop into that nice place again and get something to eat on the way home. That place wasn't there anymore. It didn't exist. It was never there. Apparently, it was never there. Although they'd visited on the way to their holiday accommodation, it was not there on the way back. Time slip, veils. I don't know, Daryl, but
Yes.
there's a thing going on here. That recording that we just played, whoa, easy now, and horse hooves, which you heard quite clearly.
That was not a replay. That was actual communication with
No,
somebody.
hold on.
Yep.
There are 11 dimensions. So what if that was actually taking place at that time? Let's say we're in the lights, for argument's sake, the 7th dimension. What if that was in the 6th dimension and that was actually taking place in real time within that dimension, but where the veil is thin, it crossed over into our dimension? Because let me bring up another very interesting thing. And I'll tell you why I'm really into this. Let me just jump to this clip because now this is towards the end. And there's something that you said there which was really, really interesting.
First of all, I want to let everybody know, if you need help, right, you don't have to sit there and suffer. Get somebody called like Don, that's all I can say. The problems that I were having, yeah, it's alright, people saying go to doctors. Yeah, that don't make me feel any good, But now, I respect what's here, because it's real. It's so real, it's unbelievable. Yeah, shoot, I want to swear then, but I don't want to, not on camera. But I feel better in myself because, like I say, these are nice people. I still don't believe in ghosts, if that makes any sense. These are people with feelings. I do believe now, we did a recording, we've got such a clear recording, the handle. Well, Don couldn't understand what the answer meant. I know. Cut long story short, my wife and family went away for a few days. I were on my horse, I thought, a couple of Guinnesses, finish work early, have a bath. Right? And when I got out of the bath, running down corridor to get into my bedroom, my bedroom doors, they all cast iron. It's unlocked. For 15 years I can shut my eyes and I can go straight to my handle. Well, with my eyes open, I couldn't see an handle. The door was shut, but they had no handle. Now, I didn't really want to talk about it, but there you go.
Until next time, I'll see you at another Extreme Haunting.
Okay, Daryl.
Yep.
Interesting. We got a guy. Now, let's reference back to what you're actually saying about you heard two cows making love in your lounge.
Me and wife learned something that night.
Okay, let's not go into details there, Daryl. Okay. Yeah. On an ethical perspective. No, but seriously, to people you think this guy's batshit crazy. No. Because, to all intents and purposes, we're talking about yesteryear. We've just heard a guy very, very clearly, which I'm going to play again in a moment, that says, "Oh, easy now on you hear a horse." That is a farmer. Your place has been revamped, obviously.
Yeah.
Okay. It was stables, as I believe.
Yep. Absolutely.
So we've got the farm link, we've got stables, we've got horses, we've got cows. You're hearing things in your living room.
Yeah, yeah.
Now, this is the thing. Oh, easy now. Like I said, that could be in that time actually the present taking place. Okay, a thin veil. You mentioned there, you went to take a shower. You went to your door a million times before for 15 years.
Yep.
The latch, you could find it in the dog. It didn't have one. The door didn't have a latch.
Yep.
It didn't have a latch.
Yep.
Daryl.
Yep.
So let's talk about time slip. Let's look at that as a real possibility. The door, I mean, obviously the door will have always been a door, but in your time it had a latch. In yesteryear, it may not have done, and that's what you actually experienced at the same time as the farmer is shouting, "Whoa, easy now, in your goddamn kitchen."
Yep.
Can you make that shit up?
Mate, nobody would believe me.
No, they would, because this is the Supernatural Files. Do you know what? I want to play that clip one more time, actually, because I think this is absolutely fascinating. So I'm going to play it one more time, Daryl. Hold on.
Okay, so earlier you heard a few voices. We heard from Andrew, we heard from Aggie, or it could have been Maggie. We also heard that Daryl not only fears for his own safety, but also that of his family. This is the kind of effects and emotional trauma that people go through when they're experiencing a genuine haunting. In a few moments, I'm going to put the lights out, speak to some spirits, and see if we can do what we're here to do and actually get some real answers. Daryl, I've just been explaining that you have great concerns. The stuff that's been going on here has been quite incredible. We also got probably the loudest voice, which was certainly sounded like a Yorkshire gentleman, didn't it?
Yeah.
How did you feel when you heard that?
What I heard, really, in my eyes, was shocking. Never heard anything like that. No.
It was a very, very loud, disembodied voice, but this is obviously, you are aware that that's what I'm known for.
Yeah.
Okay. That was actually captured just in the little hallway between the kitchen and the living room, wasn't it?
Yeah.
What I would actually say is that when I captured this, I was actually making a challenge to anything here that could be deemed not very pleasant. Although this recording is very loud, this recording is very clear, it may not actually relate to that. This was actually a barn and a farmhouse, wasn't it?
Yeah.
This sounds very, very, very much like a fire. Listening very carefully to this next audio recording, it sounds somewhat like horse's hooves followed by a horse's neigh, just prior to a distant, clear sound of a man as if trying to control a horse. Okay, Daryl, so shall we now play that recording?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay, so first of all, Daryl, we'll play it as it was recorded.
Yeah.
Again? I know. Okay, so I saw by your face, even though I've already played it before, it is quite something, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Now, this is what we're saying, that could be relating to me challenging that would actually fit in with that.
I was just going to say, I'm glad that's aimed at you and not me.
Well, this is assuming it's aimed at anybody. This could actually be something else going on, like we've already said.
Yeah.
If that was a farmer, which and this was all a barn, and that was gates, which we'll go to shortly, and he was herding cattle or something, and one went, "Oh, whoa, easy now."
Yeah.
That is what the sort of thing you would actually expect.
Okay, I'm not going to play the whole thing, but that truly was an absolutely above Class A recording. Whoa, easy now. Cattle, horses, cows, whatever. Daryl's converted farmhouse. There's absolutely no doubt whatsoever that was from the past, and that does not fit within the realms of stone tape theory, because it was not a traumatic event. That was just a farmer with his horses, and you can hear the hooves as well. Whoa, easy now.
Yeah.
Absolutely incredible, Daryl, wasn't it? What did you actually think when I mean, people need to understand, we got a whole lot of recordings that night, and these are just little samples. Even in the video, they're just samples. I was there for quite a while, and I mean, you was blown away, wasn't you, Daryl?
Yeah. Well, I don't normally lose bladder control. Put it that way, Don.
Okay. But have you any idea how careful I have to be when I'm kind of visiting a client like yourself, and I say, okay, you're worried your place is haunted with spirits and stuff going on, things going on, and then I have to introduce you to Becky,
Yeah.
integral part of what I do, and me and Becky are a whole.
Gorgeous.
What did you actually think when I said, hey, you know what, I'm here and my spirit friend is here, Becky? What did you think of that? Did you think, wow, this guy must
Are
be a
you ready
little bit...
for this, Don? Are you ready for this? One of your people sent me an email and basically he said, did you have any downloads? Well, the only downloads I've been used to is being on a bloody computer. But when I come to think of it, when you walked in, Don, oh my God, right? I nearly lost bladder control again because I didn't see anyone with you, but I went lightheaded on my left-hand side on my head. And plain as day as I'm speaking to you now, I heard Becky's real voice. Oh my God. And I'm telling you this now, I started shaking again. That's how much it hit me. She went,
But
Daryl,
when a guy turns up
yeah,
and he says, hey, I'm going to sort this place out, I'm going to find out what's going on. And by the way,
yeah,
I brought a spirit friend with me to help me. What
yeah,
did you
oh,
actually think of that? You must have thought, initially, okay.
yeah. She's got a lot of authority, Don, because the
Oh,
spirits.
she's not a normal spirit. You know that. You know that, Daryl.
Yeah. But the thing is, I heard Becky kicking off, and she was telling the other spirits. I heard the words, "Stop being an asswipe. It's suppressed. You know the rules." Wow. And then it went quiet.
Becky is. Do you know? It's hard for me to explain about my. I've kind of touched on it, but I can never go into full depth details about my relationship with Becky, how we work together, why we work together, how it all really came about, and the whole. I can never give people the full picture because you know what? People are judgmental. People don't understand. Um, Steve Morris said, I mean, Steve knows a lot more than a lot of people about me and Becky. And Steve said, you know what? Society is not ready for this.
Yeah.
And I believe society is not ready because you know what? There's an exception to every rule. There is pushing the boundaries. There is things beyond people's comprehension.
Yeah.
The only thing I can say to people is me and Becky are literally one.
Yeah.
That's what enables me to do what I do and how effective we are.
Yeah.
So anyway, Daryl, the first time you heard, whoa, easy now, you must have shit your pants, to be quite frank.
Well, that's why I like The Walking Dead in America. I shit my pants. I really shit my pants. And I don't mind telling people what I witnessed. My brain, like I say, is used to seeing people with bodies. Now, when you work out just how priceless the human race is, everyone, me, you, your friends, your family, you're all priceless and you don't bleeding know it. Well, you do.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know what? Okay. So let's just jump into this from George. Don, can the farmer's door in the past, comma, through a time slip have a latch from the future time? George, this is what I'm actually saying because you know what, Daryl, 15 years, there's a latch, and you know also it wasn't there. Combine that with whoa, easy now. that would put that in the same time period as that. The latch was not on that door when Daryl went there. That is a time slip, whichever way you want to call it. You know, there's something going on. There's a cross in time there. What do you say, Daryl?
uh, when I came out the bathroom, you know, like you do, you're on your own. I'm running across the landing.
You told me this at the time when I was there, didn't you?
Yeah,
As well.
but it's after that when you can hear a woman laughing, and I replied to the woman, "Well, it's cold." So I'm naked, and then she saw me panic because my door handle wasn't there. So
Yeah.
I ran back into the bathroom, put my old clothes back on, and I ran outside. And that's when I phoned you. I went, "I'm not having this shit. No way, no way."
Okay. So Daryl, I mean, I traveled 120 miles to you. There's
Yeah.
people closer. Why was it he actually contacted me?
Mate, you're real. That's all I can
Okay,
say.
that's fair.
I'll follow you anywhere on the planet.
That's fair. That's fair too.
Yeah.
You know. So what I want to touch on now, and you know, it is a bit delicate, but how was this whole experience affecting the relationship between you, your wife, and your children?
It pushed me apart because I did not want them to witness the truth like I witnessed.
No, but the problem with that is you was witnessing one thing which they may have not been witnessing. Was there actually a point where your wife was actually considering your mental health might be getting a little bit, you know, was there a point where your wife may have insinuated the fact that maybe my hubby's going a little bit crazy or something? I mean, you know, there must have been a
She,
kind of a grey area
yeah,
between.
she wasn't going to leave me. Simple as that. She didn't want to be married to a freaking psycho.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. Okay, Daryl, that's exactly what I'm getting at.
Yeah.
So, what was the conversations? I'm being personal now, Daryl, but you know what? This is Supernatural Files. I like to get as much out as I can. What kind of conversations was you having with your wife at the time when you was experiencing this, and she wasn't experiencing the same things you were experiencing?
She couldn't hear anything. So how can you explain to her something? And she went, "Daryl, you're losing it. You're losing it." And I have never been. I am so strong-minded, Don.
I know that, Daryl.
You know what I mean? So I stood my ground. I had to stand my ground to save me and my family. I had to be strong. This is why I called on you. I could have called any paranormal investigator, but I went through your videos. Now, when I'm watching your videos, I can actually hear spirits around you, but I can't say anything because it's obviously I'm not interfering. I don't,
Okay.
you know.
So you at this time, your mental health, as far as your wife's concerned, is in question.
Yeah,
Is that fair?
yeah.
So you go to the doctors. He prescribes you some sleeping pills because you've not slept for like three nights.
Yeah, it didn't work.
Say 72 hours no sleep because you're stressed out. You're in the grip of a genuine haunting. You don't know what the hell's going on. You don't know if you're going crazy. You're trying to work out what's fact, what's fiction. Are you going crazy? Wow. You know, what I need you to do, Daryl, is kind of elaborate. You know, people see the videos and it's like, okay, that's an interesting video, but the mental state you was in at the time with that and your family in the grip of a genuine haunting.
Yeah.
Describe to our viewers exactly, and I'm talking exactly, how that feels.
Oh my God. Uh, Learning the truth, learning what is around us. You know, it's hard to explain. Even now, it's so the people. There's hauntings everywhere. Everywhere where you go, everywhere is haunted.
Well,
Like
you know, Daryl, wherever there's been people, there's going to be spooky people.
yeah, absolutely. But when you start getting people looking at you, professional people, and they're coming up with all these names like, "Oh my God, yeah, we're going to have to, you know, put you on these tablets, try and calm you down, bring you down a level." I went, "I don't need bringing down a level. I need somebody, to lay down the law, right? I mean, these are people, but remember, the spirit world is a replica of the biological world, and you can stand next to anyone. You can go to a pub, stand next to a person, and your gut instinct is, I don't like this person. Bad
Yes.
vibes. Bad,
Yes.
bad vibes. Well, when I met your Becky, oh my God, she did give me a download, and she took the stress away. I heard her commands, I followed her commands, and since then it's been brilliant.
Okay.
Absolutely fantastic.
Let me just elaborate a little with Becky. I've said often Becky is not a normal spirit person.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's talk about, very broadly speaking, Archangel. Now, you know what? We got the Archangel Michael and this and that and everything. That was past. This is present. Do you not think there is not more than one Archangel in all these years since St. Michael?
Oh man, we're all angels.
Now, let me tell you about Archangels.
Yeah.
Okay. Or, everybody is love and light and harmony and peace and everything. That's bullshit.
Yeah.
Let me tell you about Archangels, Daryl.
Yeah.
They are love and light one side, but do you know what? The other side, they are the worst kind of spirity people you ever want to cross.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah.
They are totally. Let me phrase this properly. Let me just try and think. Oh, okay, I'm struggling a little bit now. And they're a 50-50. Okay. And Becky's a 50-50. She can be the most beautiful person, spirited person, loving person, compassionate, spirited person in the world. The truth of the matter is, it's not all love and light. Archangels are goddamn warriors. That's the way I know.
Yeah.
And people listening, watching this now, archangels are not all love and light. They are warriors.
Yeah. Well, she pushed.
Period.
Yeah,
That is how it works.
I witnessed Becky pushing the spirits away.
Well, you know what? That is literally how it works.
Yeah.
And Becky's extremely powerful.
Yeah.
You have no idea. Seriously, nobody has no idea. But what I'm saying is, this love and light thing, everyone concentrates on that. And you know what? That is just one side of it. The other side is pull no punches. Literally, they are warriors.
Yeah.
Yeah. Me and Becky now, 12 years we've been together. That is unprecedented in the whole paranormal everything. No one's ever had a relationship with a spiritual person that enables my abilities for 12 years, and my abilities have been incremental over them years. Healing. Have you seen them videos where I'm healing animals? Have you seen them, Daryl?
Yep. Watched
And
every...
Bob with the bad heart. Have you seen
Yep.
that as well?
Yep. I watched them all.
Like I've said, because me and Becky are literally one. That is an arrangement and that is an agreement. Now, people often talk about, and do you know what, guys? This is Supernatural Files. This is live. I've had a bottle of wine and I need to go for a pee right now. So, people love this shit and this is why they love it. So, do you know what, Daryl? Talk to the people. I'm going to bud out because I need a pee break really, really, really bad.
Okay.
Very quickly. Right, but George, right, but can the future slip into the past? If so, that explains how people can be thought of witches, so to speak. Yeah. Do you know what? In the 18th, 19th century, I would have definitely been burnt at the stake as a witch. What do you think, Daryl?
Yeah. I'm just watching. I'm just reading Kevin. So the spirits followed Daryl home from somewhere. Yes.
Okay. All right. Listen. This is how it's going to work, guys. This is Supernatural Files. This is live. This is as it happens. Don needs a pee break right now, so I'm going to disappear. Daryl, you've got the show for a whole 3 minutes. Okay, so you talk to the people and you keep them entertained. Okay,
Will do.
okay.
I'd just like to tell everyone there are benefits. You know, if you've got a good spirit around you. Well, the farmer, I've actually met him, and I've asked him politely to do his stuff and keep the animals out of my barn, which he does. Then I asked him a few questions, and I went, you know, was he a farmer? And he went, he said, I used to live next door. And I went, what? He said, I used to live next door. He said, but we didn't have tractors. They said it were a horse and cart. And basically he used to go up to the fields and milk cows and then come back down with these things. And he's actually helped me. I'll tell you a funny story. I've got a trailer tent that I use for my camping trips. And if the weather's bad, I'm a bit of a sicko when it comes down to this. I still set my trailer tent up on my drive. I opened it up and I'm pretending I'm at the coast. I play a little tape recorder of seagulls and the seas, you know, the sea hitting the beach. Absolutely fantastic. My son gave me a little TV. It wasn't much. It was only worth about 10 quid, but it was sentimental. I went into the house to get my pizza from oven. And by the time I came back outside, somebody had gone into my trailer tent and nicked my TV. And I was fuming. Oh my God. I went into Negan mode from The Walking Dead, right? I swear I would have done some damage to somebody. But then I turned around and went, excuse me. I went, Tony. I said, are you here? And he went, yes. Daryl. He said, I'll show you where to go, right, where your TV's gone. And he actually told me which house to knock on the door. I did this. I knocked on the door. The door opened and this fella came to the door full of tattoos. He looked a right rough. I thought I looked rough, but nah, he was rougher than me. So obviously I said, listen, mate, I said, you've got my TV. I went, do the right thing and give me it back. It ain't worth much, right? And he went, I haven't got your effing TV, mate. Right? And he shut the door on me. So I knocked on the door again. I went, listen, pal. I went, I've got friends and you ain't going to like my friends, right? And I tell you this now. I said, I'm going to give you a couple of days. I want my TV back and then I'll kick off, right? So I left this Tony, the farmer, at this fella's house. Oh, yeah, listen to this, people. So as I'm walking away, I said to the fella who obviously nicked my TV, I went, you denied me from watching TV. I'm going to deny you watching TV, thief, right? And about 48 hours later, there's a black bin liner on my drive with my TV back and a few other things as well that I didn't notice it taken. So I did the right thing. I walked back to the person's house, knocked on his door, and he came to the door crying, checking. I went, hey, Tiger. I went, thank you for doing the right thing. I went, now you're going to be allowed to watch the TV, just like I am allowed to watch my TV now. I went, but I'll let you know, you will never, ever thieve again. I know who you are, and you know who my friends are. And I went, Tony, get your ass
Okay, so I'm back.
All right, lovely.
Okay, I don't know what you said, Daryl, but I hope it was all good.
Oh, mate, I will just tell him in a little story. This farmer helped me get my stolen TV back.
Say it again?
You know, the farmer that obviously keeps the animals out of my barn is called Tony. I call him Big Tony, and he's a lot bigger than me. I got my TV stolen, and the farmer told me who pinched it, and he showed me the house of the thief. Yep, and it was fantastic. And I got my TV back.
Okay. What we got here? Let me just check. Oops. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's that one. Daryl, where does he keep them in his time now? Not sure what that means.
Oh, they're back in the field. I know what I've just been told.
Jude, where have you been? This has been a pretty good show right now. We had a bumpy start because I was rubbish with his IT tech. Okay. Welcome, Jude. Good to see you. George, Daryl, that was a great story. Okay. George, hi, Jude. Okay. So, right, where was we at right now then, Daryl?
You were having a pee, and I will tell it.
Okay, we'll skip the Don P bit thing. You know. Okay.
Oh,
so we was talking about the mental health, how it's affecting your family etc., etc., etc. Okay,
Yeah. Yeah.
Jude, I will catch up later. Okay, Jude, no problem. Oh, Patty, hold on a second. What we got here? Patty, yes, George, there seems to be a limit, and I don't want him to say something he shouldn't because of the wine. Because of the wine? Are you shitting me? I'm a professional. Am I drunk, Daryl? Am I drunk?
Don Phillips, you are the man. You can suck me under the table.
Okay, good enough, good enough, good enough, good enough. Do you know what? If I was saying anything, Paddy, that Becky didn't like, I would have got a buzz. So just trust me on that one. Okay. Okay, so Daryl, I'm really trying to nail down the effect of a genuine haunting and the effect it has on you and your family.
Yeah.
Nail it down. Come on, dude.
What's happened, Don?
Hold on. I
Yeah.
know it started to cause problems between you and your wife. Is that correct?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So what did she actually relay to you? I mean, you're experiencing things that she's not. That's going to cause a bit of a rift.
Yeah.
Okay. Is she thinking, my husband's going crazy?
Yep. Yep. She
That's what
felt
she was thinking.
she felt unsafe, Don.
She felt unsafe.
Yeah.
What, with you?
Female.
Okay. Okay. So what she obviously saw the video when I came out and whoa, easy now and all the other recordings. What did she actually think after I'd been out and actually you relayed the evidence to what we'd captured to her?
Yeah, she's actually made up to me now. She felt sorry for me. She's
Okay.
Yeah.
So she realised there was obviously something real, tangible, actually taking place.
Yeah, absolutely. And you proved it.
Okay. Okay. Well, that's what I was there to do. That was mine and Becky's job.
Well, you've kept me marriage together. Don, you've saved me family. So you're a friend forever for eternity. And Becky.
Do you know what, Daryl? At the end of the day, me and Becky are one.
Yeah.
Literally, we do what we do for, as Becky said, the better good. And you know what? At the end of the day, we see it as rescuing situations.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
Yeah. Well, you rescued me, mate, and my family, and that is priceless. So you've got me for eternity.
So at the time I was there, how old were your children?
I mean, you're going back. It happened about 6, 7,
8 years, 7 years. Okay.
Yeah, 7, and they're all trying to say, "Mummy, what's up with Daddy? What's up with Dad? Why is he like that?
Okay.
Why is he talking to himself?" Well, I were actually having a one-on-one with the farmer. I went bang out of order, mate.
Okay, so Daryl, so you go to the doctors.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You see this physician, and you say, "Do you know what? I've been awake for 72 hours. I can't sleep." Did you tell him why?
Yeah, I had to.
Oh, you did? You actually said to him why? Okay.
Do you take?
So did he say you are exhibiting signs of schizophrenia,
Yeah,
or
he said that.
is that what he said?
Yeah, he called me schizo.
Oh, he said you was actually exhibiting signs of schizophrenia. Okay, that's pretty serious. So therefore, he put you straight into a medical box.
Yep.
Fantastic. This is what happens, people, because medically, socially, society-wise, there is still no provision for the acceptance of spirits.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit. Okay, so you went to your doctor, Daryl, and you said what exactly to him? I'm hearing spirits and ghosts and
Yeah, it was like that. It was like that movie I once watched when that little kid went, "I see dead people." Oh man.
Okay, so what was your doctor's reply? Your GP's reply when you said exactly what you was experiencing and you've not been able to sleep?
Well, we were just saying, "Do you do drugs?" I went, "No, I don't do drugs."
Do you do drugs? Fantastic. You know what? That's a fair question.
Yeah.
But okay, carry on.
Yeah.
I want to know what the conversation was between you and your GP, and so do the viewers. So you take it, Daryl.
He was saying, "Mr. Vernon, you sound overrated and agitated." I said, I'm getting shagged on my belly in bed. What do you expect? Right? I would give me something to knock me out.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So that's when he gave me them tablets, and they didn't work. So you know what I mean? That's how scared I was. And then my download from Becky was, I mean, her authority. I mean, she put everything on a beautiful calm, what I was used to before I knew the truth. And she was telling everyone to back off. You know, you think I've learned one thing, Don. The spirits in West Yorkshire, they're not all that much clued up. You know, you get, you know, oh my God, me and you, I think we are special, and we've got.
Daryl, listen. That is my healthy diet. This is the 21st century.
Yeah,
This is society.
yeah.
How far forward are we now than we were 100 years ago within the realms of spirituality? What do you think?
Well, good example.
No, not example. What do you think?
No, I can't. I feel sorry for.
Let me ask that question for you, Daryl. No, further forward.
Yeah, it's like we're at a war.
Because
Yeah.
it's to do with stepping on people's toes, people's belief structures,
Yeah,
people's religions.
yeah,
If it's going to rock the status quo, do you know
Yeah.
what? We'd rather just ignore it.
yeah.
We can learn so much from spirit people. Do you know, my past partner, she was in a lot of pain one day. I said to Becky, what's wrong with Rachel? Becky went, she's got a kidney infection. You can see that? Yes. Oh my God. Have you any idea, even on the medical front, if we accepted these guys and we developed the technology to hear them clearly every time, which, you know, we the technology there we can do. Can you imagine just the medical side of things?
Yeah.
You know, Daryl, it's amazing. Becky could see that kidney infection.
Yeah.
Again, with Patty. Patty was coughing really bad 18 months ago. I mean, I'm talking really bad. She was like sweating, she was coughing, and she was doing everything. I said, Becky, what's wrong with Patty? She said she's got a chronic lung infection in both lungs. Okay, fantastic. Patty went to the doctors. You know what the doctor said?
Oh,
You've got a chronic lung infection in both lungs. Becky could see that. For God's sake, people of the world,
yeah.
wake up and listen and pay attention to these guys, accept they're real, and acknowledge their knowledge. Because you know what? It's absolutely fascinating. I literally live between two worlds, and I mean that literally, Daryl.
Yeah. Yeah.
I've experienced and seen and have the knowledge that you just have no idea.
Yeah. Hey, listen to this, Don. Years ago, somebody, one of your people on the left hand side, he asked me, when did it start? When did you know you could listen and see spirits? I had a dart in my eye when I was 10 years of age.
Okay.
And I remember going to Pinderfields Hospital, and I were in hospital with this for about 13, 14 weeks, just assessing the damage to my right eye. Oh
Okay.
my God. Now listen to this, Don. We had my operation. When I went under that operation table, I don't know what you want to call it, but there were an Alsatian sat next to me, licking my face. Plain as day. And I could smell the dog's breath. I could feel the dog licking my face, and I'm going, oh, and I looked at him, but it's a dog I've never owned. Right? It's hard to explain. But this same dog appeared when I used to live in Battersea in London, called
Okay.
Major, and it was my mum's dog, and that was the same dog, Don. But this is in the future. But going back onto the story when I'm in Pinderfields, when the doctor pulled off the patch, I had 2 stitches at the front of my eye and 3 stitches at the back of my eye. Now, as the patch came off and everything was blurred, my left eye, I could see normal things. I could see the doctor, all the other beds, in the room. But as the patch come off, I could see another person stood next to this doctor, and it was another nurse. But a uniform was so different. It was really like light blue with like 2 white crosses. And she was looking at me and smiling. And I went, "Are you a doctor as well?" And she put her hands on her face to cover her mouth. She went, "Holy crap, he can see me." And,
Yeah.
and that's after when I had the dart in my eye. At this moment in time now, I can go into anybody's houses and I can see the sparkle of light on people's souls. And it's
Yeah. Okay.
it's fantastic. It's fantastic. That's when it all started for me.
Point being, Daryl, is society and the world need to acknowledge these guys as real, scientifically proven, which I have managed to do, because the knowledge base that they have would benefit mankind exponentially, quite literally. It just absolutely blows my mind that there's more evidence of the afterlife, Don, Becky, and everything else, proven scientifically and tested and everything. And yet, there's not. Someone said it was a skeptic a few years ago. They said, "Oh yeah, Don Phillips, if you're blah 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 blah, and you and Becky blah, why are people not knocking your door down?" Do you know what, Daryl? They goddamn should be, because we've got all the answers.
Yeah, well, I did.
Yeah. We've got pretty much a lot of answers to a lot of questions.
Yeah, but I've got 2 good friends out of it, Don.
Well, there's that as well, Daryl. There's that as well.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, guys, we're going to wrap this up in about the next 15 minutes. Any questions to Daryl? Call in now. Let me pop this on the screen, Daryl. And Daryl, next time you come on, dude, get your goddamn webcam working. What is wrong with you?
PC, Don.
Huh?
I'll buy a new computer.
Just buy a new webcam. There we go. There's the number. Give me a call. Give Daryl a call. Any questions? Absolutely fine. And I mean, any questions, skeptics, cynics, or whatever, you know what? You're all welcome here on the Supernatural Files, because we have no fear. Okay, jumping back to the comments. Right, what we got here? Good morning, happy Easter from Oslo in Norway. Thank you, Hilde. George, I also believe fear keeps a ton of people from believing or exploring. Do you know what, George? You say fear. I will say fear of the truth. Actually, quite literally, fear of the truth keeps people from believing or exploring. Do you know what? Me and Becky have been putting ourselves out there all the time to scientific institutions, come and test us, do this, do that. Nobody wants to come close. Nobody wants to step in that ring. Nobody wants to hear that bell. But you know what? That offer's still there. Right. What's this one? Don, if I asked, would the spirits diagnose us when you asked, do you think? Yes. Becky would. In fact, you know what? Let me put it this way. I smoke. I drink red wine. Red wine, not a problem. Smoking. Let me tell you a story, which is absolutely 100% true, because I don't bullshit, I don't embellish, and I don't make shit up. Becky has told me, if I do not quit smoking, then I will get cancer by the age I'm 65 years old.
Yeah.
How many people get that heads up? Now, you know what? There's 2 things going to go on here. Either I'm going to quit smoking before I'm getting towards 65, or I carry on smoking, I get cancer and say, hey guys, you heard it here first. I've got cancer from smoking, and Becky said that was right. She's absolutely spot on. Which do you think is going to happen, Daryl?
Well, I know you'll carry on as being normal. You'll be you. So you'll carry on smoking, you'll carry on drinking, just like I am.
No, I won't, because Becky has told me that I will get cancer, lung cancer, when I'm 65 if I continue smoking. I am 57 on April the 9th, which is, when is that, Daryl? Hold on.
I don't know. I think I go before you, Don.
Oh, that's tomorrow. That's tomorrow. Oh, hang on. And it's now 1:30. Is that right? Hang on. Saturday?
It's 9:30 here in the UK.
Oh, so tomorrow, apparently, I'm 57 years young. So happy birthday to me, people.
Yeah, we're the same age, me and you, Don.
Okay. So this is the thing. I have two choices here. I either take Becky's advice on board and I quit smoking before, preferably a couple of 3 years before I'm 65, or I don't, and Becky's proved right and Don gets lung cancer. Now, Becky's never been wrong about a goddamn thing. So which option do you think I'm going to take? No matter how hard it is. I've got to quit smoking because you know what? I have the most amazing daughter in the world, the most amazing family, and the most incredible wife.
Lovely.
Now, what I'm saying is, Daryl, how many people on this planet can get their heads up and know their future? You've got two choices, and you know what? It's always down to choices. You make the decisions.
I've had spirits telling me to stop smoking.
Okay, then you should. But what I'm saying is, hold on, let me just jump into the comments. Happy birthday, Don. Thank you, sweetheart. You know what? looking this good at 57 takes practice. It takes lots of cigarettes and lots of wine. And lots of pizzas. Okay. Hilda, let's have a look at what we've got here. Thank you, sweetheart. Okay, so guys, I am going to draw this to a close in the next 10 to 15 minutes. So if you've got any questions to me or Daryl, call in right now. Numbers on the bottom of the screen. Absolutely fine. You know. So Daryl, how are things now?
Well, basically, still the same. But
In what respect?
well, I still see spirits. I still talk to them.
Okay, but now you have a mutual respect and
Yes.
understanding.
Yeah. The farmer, Tony, sorry, he actually told me. It went, I look like a ghost to him.
The other thing is that I just wanted to mention is, if memory serves correct, which I think it does, you said that this kind of started one night when you was actually watching TV and something came out of the speakers.
Yeah.
What was that?
I was actually watching a movie. Basically, it was what's his name? Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider.
Oh right, Nicolas Cage.
Nicolas Cage. And
Okay.
when he's in the cemetery, I had to turn the volume up on the TV. And when there's a man on a horse on fire.
Yeah, that's right.
You were right. Now on the TV, I swear blind, it went. I heard whisper and it went, Daryl Vernon, let's ride. And then Nicolas Cage went, let's ride. And so I paused the movie and went,
okay.
I said, is this taking the piss or what? I went, that's bang out of order. So I started having an argument.
Okay.
You know?
Right. Question, Daryl.
Yep.
So this guy called Don Phillips comes to your house.
Yep.
You think you got a haunting going on?
Yep.
You probably, what was you expecting? Like a normal guy to come in and just say, "Oh yeah, there's this, that," and like mediumistic stuff. So how did you actually feel when you heard them recordings? Like, "Oh, don't go in the cellar and easy now." I mean, that must have been pretty mind blowing for you.
I started to become normal again. But
Okay, so you kind of thought that, like, you know what? Maybe I'm not crazy. This is real. I've got it recorded now.
Exactly. Right. You back me up, Don. I went back to normal. The people apologised to me. one of them was my wife. She thought,
Okay,
you know,
that's good. That's
Yeah.
good.
you brought
Okay.
us back together, Don. You and Becky. Thank you.
Okay, okay, pal. Now the other thing is, I mean, this is just even in the whole video, it's just a sample of the many recordings I got that night. I remember actually, I went upstairs in your house and we went into the bathroom.
Yeah.
And I got a female talking to me in there. I can't remember exactly what her name was, but she was pretty loud and clear. But what fascinates me about this whole case is, oh, easy now. And then the fact that for 15 years, you go to your bathroom, there's the latch that you like you said yourself, I can do this in the dark. And it wasn't there, it didn't exist.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, in terms of purposes, Daryl, that is a time slip.
Yeah. I
Whichever.
think it exists. Yeah, it does exist. Oh, I tell you what happened to me, Don. I was in my back garden. I had my iPhone fully charged. I had my earphones in. I just finished work. It was a lovely sunny day. So I started playing some music. I laid on my hammock. My daughter's sat on the right hand side of me. My son's there with his little best friend. And suddenly, my daughter screamed. And I pulled my earplugs out. I said, "What's up?" And she went, "Dad, look. You're a fucking UFO."
Okay.
Yeah, I can't believe it.
Unbelievable. Okay, so hang on. George says, Daryl, does Tony know about other new discoveries in our time? He knows what TV is. Do you know what? There's this thing with spirit people. Yeah, they are aware of modern technology.
Yeah.
Totally. Guys, what we got? 11.
Do you want to see a picture of Tony?
1:35. Wow. Okay. Say it again.
Do you want to see a picture of Tony? I caught him with my night vision camera.
Yeah, if you've got one, send it over to me. I'll have a look at it.
Right.
How are you going to get that over to me?
I'll just start the webcam right quick.
Really? What the hell's that? Hold on. Okay, we couldn't send. Okay, so how's your webcam on now after all this time?
Is it staying on?
Yeah, you're winding me up tonight.
Don, I swear blind, I won't ever lie to you.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is Daryl. There we go. You can see. You're going to be shitting me. I've been on here for I started at 11. It's now 1:40, and you've just popped on with your webcam.
It stopped again.
Oh, you've gone again. Okay, forget it. I'll let you off. Okay. Oh, you're back again. Okay.
No, it keeps cutting off. Don, it keeps cutting off, mate.
Daryl, you sound like Steve Murray. I don't think he does, but okay. Wow, interesting. And George, I want to see Tony. Yeah, so do I. But you know what? Daryl's webcam is absolutely rubbish.
Yep.
Daryl, you need me to build you a decent computer that actually works. I can do that. I'm Microsoft certified.
Oh, definitely.
I can do that.
I will be seeing you in the future, Don.
Yeah, you do that. I will do you a dog's bollocks machine, which will last forever and never cause you any problems. Right, guys, this is the Supernatural Files. I'm Don Phillips. We've been talking there to our friend Daryl, and I think we should bring this to a close now, because I think we've said as much as we have to say. You have literally 2 minutes to get your comments in or your calls in right now. And then we're going to finish. I hope you've enjoyed the show. I know it was off to a bumpy start because Daryl was actually rubbish with his webcam.
Sorry, people. Sorry.
Yeah. The me and Becky and Paddy going to Egypt thing. Okay, that sounds pretty interesting. I've been to Egypt before though, Daryl. I got to tell you, I went to shoot a documentary for the BBC, and I went down I've been into the Valley of the Kings. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
And I've got to tell you a little story. They got all these tombs and beautiful hieroglyphics and everything. And you know what? I'm going to make this statement. Despite what the Egyptian people tell you, government tell you, In the Valley of the Kings, there is nobody home. They are all empty tombs. Okay.
Wow. Yeah.
Despite what they want to tell you or make you believe, they are all empty tombs. Trust me on that one.
Yeah.
I was actually gobsmacked.
Yeah.
They were empty. There's nothing there. They're just empty tombs. Right. Okay. Let's see what George has got here. What we got. Email the picture, Don. I would if I got one, George. Thank you, Don and Daryl. And happy birthday, Don. Thank you, sir.
Happy birthday, old pal.
Happy birthday to me. Oh my God, I'm nearly 60, dude. When did that happen even? I'm like 57. That's nearly 60. Come on.
We're all eternal.
Huh?
We're all eternal.
That's the problem. We're not. Well, we kind of are, but you know what I'm saying.
We're doing a job while we're biological, and then when our hearts
Do
stop,
you know what? I think a guy is literally as young as he feels. And do you know what? I don't feel any different to when I was like 35, quite literally. I really don't. I really, really don't. I've got lots of energy and just like, you know. Right, Jude. Good night, everyone. Good night, Don, Becky, and of course, Patty. Absolutely. Good night, everyone. Guys, bring this to a close. Daryl, it's been almost a pleasure to have you on.
cheers. Thanks, people.
Take care. I'll speak to you soon. Good night from me,
Bless you all.
everybody in the Supernatural Files. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next week. And next week, Keith Linder in the hot seat. And I mean in the hot seat. All your questions to Keith Linder about demons in Seattle, the Ghost Adventures documentary, and then mine, Demons in Seattle Uncovered. Daryl, thank you for your half a presence this evening.
Sorry, mate.
Get your shit sorted. I'll see you next time. Guys, good night. Stay safe.
Good night, Don. Good
Be
night, mate.
happy. Take all the negatives.
Yeah.
Sorry, no, not the negatives. The positives out of any negatives during the day. And we will see you soon next week. Bye for now.
Bye, 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 people.